Most I got.
That's right.
Okay? Read.
And this is the book of Ezekiel.
What about you? You read the Bible? Oregon? Is this Christ? Is Christ a Caucasian?
I don't know what he looks like.
You know what he looks like? Well, who is this? Don't read with it. Who is this to you?
That picture?
Is this picture in your house?
Why do you have it?
Huh? Do you go to church?
Yeah, I go to church.
You go to church.
Yeah.
So in your church, do you see a picture looking like this without the horns? They don't have any images in there. Okay. What about you? You go to church?
They go to the same church.
We go to the same church. Right. Okay. So what do they teach in the church?
To love each other.
To love, right? To love God. So how do we show that we love God? St. John 4:15.
Worshiping him.
Worshiping how?
Spreading his love.
Spreading his love. Give me 2 John 1:6. What is love according to the Bible? Because a lot of people use that term loosely. We use it on a day-to-day basis, right? But love has a distinctive meaning according to the Bible. Did you know that? Let's see what it says.
And this is the book of 2 John, chapter 1 and verse 6.
Come on.
And this is love.
And what?
And this is love.
And this is love according to the Bible. Come on.
That we walk after his commandments.
That we do what?
That we walk after his
That
commandments.
we walk after the commandments of God. There are over 613 laws in the Holy Bible. Did you know that? What day is the Sabbath day?
Sunday.
What day did God tell us to keep the Sabbath? Give me that, Leviticus. What day did God tell Israel to keep the Sabbath? What day? No, he numbered the day.
Seventh day?
The 7th day. Now, when you look on the calendar, what day does Sunday appear? Huh? Sunday?
Right?
No.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
But when you look on the calendar, it's what? It's the first day of the week. When you work on Friday, you go to work? You work?
Yeah.
You go to work? So when you leave and work on Friday, what do your co-workers say to you? Have a what? Why? Because it's the end of the week. Sunday is the first day of the week. Huh? Sunday is the first.
Monday's the beginning of the week.
Monday's the beginning of the week.
Sunday is where does Sunday come
How
in?
about when you go to school? The first day of the week.
You have a calendar?
On my phone.
Okay. On your phone, what day does Sunday appear?
Não vai, passa. Como é que eu vou se não vai?
Now, in the beginning of time, we didn't have days, right? What do we have? What did God do? He numbered the days, right? So read that. Give me the
Saturday,
Leviticus.
it says Sunday is the last day.
Are you looking at it? Where does Sunday appear? Of course you can say it's the first day of the week, because that's what it is. You just figured that out?
So Saturday, so you're saying
Saturday is the 7th day, brother. Okay, read that.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 3.
Come on.
6 days shall work be done.
Because in the beginning of time, we didn't have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So God did what? He numbered the days. Okay, read that again.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 3.
Come on.
6 days shall work be done.
6 days shall work be done. Come on.
But the 7th day.
But what?
The 7th day.
But the 7th day, which is Friday sundown and Saturday sundown, come on,
is the Sabbath of rest.
is what?
The Sabbath of rest.
Is the Sabbath of rest. Sunday is the first day of the week. So Sunday is not the real worship, it's not the real Sabbath day.
does that determine whether we have salvation?
Yes, because why? What is obedience? Okay?
We are all sinners though.
What is sin? Give me sin. What is sin?
Sin is disobeying what God told us to do.
Right, so who told us what to do? Like how did he tell us what to do? What did he do?
He gave us the Bible. We have to follow what he says.
Who did he give the Bible to?
Us the people.
Us the people? Was not it a distinct people?
He gave it to his disciples, told them to spread the news
To who?
to everyone in the world.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Give me Matthew 10 and 5. Yeah, give me that.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3 and verse 4.
Come on.
Whosoever committeth sin,
Whosoever committeth sin, come on.
transgresseth also the law.
Come on.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
So sin is a transgression, the breaking of God's law. So according to the Bible, the laws of God were given to what people? Are you positive about that? Are you sure?
Yes. Name is there.
And you believe in the Bible, right?
Yes. Name is there.
Give me Psalms 147 and 19 again. What you hold? Give me Matthew 10 and 5.
Yes.
Great.
The book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 5. These 12.
So you mentioned the disciples, right? You said these what?
These 12.
These 12, come on.
Jesus sent forth
Kamashik Yahweh Shai, come on.
and commanded them,
He
saying.
did what?
Commanded them, saying.
So Christ commanded the disciples, come on.
Go not.
He said what?
Go not
Come on.
into the way of the
He
Gentiles.
said, go not into the way of the Gentile. What is the definition of a Gentile? No. Gentile means a non-Israelite people. Okay, read it again.
Go not into the way of the
So he
Gentiles.
said, don't go to the non-Israelites, come on.
And enter any city of the Samaritans. Enter ye not.
Come on.
But go rather.
But do where?
But go rather.
He said, but don't go to the Gentiles. Don't go to the city of Samaria. But go rather, come on.
To the lost sheep.
To who?
The lost sheep.
To the what?
The lost sheep
To the lost sheep.
of the house of Israel.
To the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And he gave them a specific commandment. He said, when you go to the nation of Israel, I want you to tell them this. Come on.
And as he go, preach say.
Do what?
Preach
You
say.
said that he said the disciples out to preach, right? They said what?
The kingdom of heaven.
The what?
The kingdom of heaven
The kingdom of heaven, come on.
is at hand.
The kingdom of heaven is at hand. For who? The nation of Israel. Give me Acts 1 and 6. What you got? Get that.
And this is the book of Psalms, chapter 147 and 19.
Come on.
He showeth his word unto Jacob.
He showed his word unto Jacob. Who is Jacob? Jacob is the father, the progenitor of the 12 tribes of Israel. Come on.
His statutes and his judgments unto
His
Israel.
statutes and his judgment unto Israel. Come on.
He hath not dealt so
He
with
have what?
He hath not dealt so
He have not dealt so. Come on.
with any nation.
With any other nation. Come on.
And as for his judgments,
And as for what?
And as for his
As
judgments,
for the judgments of God. Come on.
they have known him. Shalakia. They have not known them.
Right. The other nations, they don't know the Most High. Yes, God created all nations. But according to the Bible, the nation of Israel, the people on this side, we are the chosen of God. Are you familiar with slavery? Did you ever ask yourself why was such an atrocity done to these people? So what was the conclusion you came up with? Huh?
Like why there was slavery?
Yeah, why did something so atrocious happen to those people? What did they do so atrocious that it was felt that these people should go in slavery? Hey, huh? What if I was to show you that slavery to the so-called black men and black women was recorded in the Holy Bible? Give me Deuteronomy 1 verse 1. You give me Deuteronomy 28 and 47.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 1.
Come on.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So who's Moses speaking to right now? He's talking to Israel, right? So now, a lot of you have been taught that what? You've been taught that the so-called white man in Palestine that he's a real Jew. But what is it? This is a reproduction of the New York Times. Look closer. What is the date on that? Look up and tell.
Can you read it to me? I can't find it. Sure, we'll point it out to me.
Right here.
Saturday, May 15th,
1948. Okay? It says Zionists proclaim new state of Israel. Schuman recognizes it and hopes for peace. So they were put in that land by the Zionist movement. The so-called white man in Palestine is not a real Jew according to the Torah or the Bible. You are standing for the real Jews according to the Bible.
That's right.
Okay? Read what you read on.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 1.
Read.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Unto all Israel. Come on, so you give me Deuteronomy 28:47.
And this side Jordan.
Read.
And this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 47.
Come on.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things,
Come on.
therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
So we have been serving our enemies for over 400 years right here in America. Come on.
which the Lord shall send against thee,
Come on.
in hunger,
In what?
and in thirst,
Come on.
and in nakedness,
Come on.
and in want of all
So
things.
everything that we want, we have to go to. Go to who? To your people, because you own everything. Okay, come on.
And he shall put a yoke of
And
iron,
he shall do what?
and he shall put a yoke of
What's
iron.
this around his neck? A yoke of iron. Okay, when we were in slavery, what do? They put a yoke of iron around our necks. Okay, come on.
Until he have destroyed thee.
Come on.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far,
Come on.
from the end of the earth,
Come on.
as swift as the eagle flieth.
As swift as what?
As swift as the eagle flieth.
As swift as the eagle fly. What is the emblem of America? The eagle. What is the emblem of ancient Greece? The eagle. What about Rome? The eagle. Read that again.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far,
Come on.
from the end of the earth,
Come on.
as swift as the eagle flieth.
Come on.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
Come on.
A nation of fierce countenance.
And you know what?
Fierce
A
countenance.
fierce continents. Because why? America has subdued all nations of the earth. But what you're going to find out, that America is being set up for the Third World War. A lot of you take humor in seeing Donald Trump, okay, tweeting things on social media. Donald Trump has been put in office to distract you. That you don't see what's really being done behind the scenes. Okay? You are being set up like puppets on a string. All the nations of the earth are plotting to bomb America. Why? Because the sins of America have reached up into heaven.
That's right.
The Most High God has established Adam and Eve in the Bible, but what do?
I got one question. Why do you guys dress like that?
Because our forefathers, when you read about Christ, Christ wore a robe, right? He wore a mitre. He wore.
The Bible says, "Come as you are."
What does that mean? When it says "come as you are," it's meaning that you don't be vain. Like some people buy a $500 suit to go to church, or a $1,000 pair of shoes. That's what that's talking about. Okay, but there's a dress code in the Bible. Christ himself wore linen. Did you know that?
So does God not accept you if you don't wear it?
No, I mean, there's a dress. What I'm saying is, you can come if that's what you have, but he's not judging you according to your clothes. Okay? But now, when they portray Christ, okay, Christ was not a pauper. He was not. When Christ was born, what were the gifts that was brought to Christ by the three wise men? Right, so all that stuff, the gold, that's what? That's money. Okay? So Christ himself wore linen, he wore gold as well. Okay? And this is not the Messiah.
Are you saying that picture is not him, or you're
I'm saying that Christ was a so-called black man with white woolly hair.
That's right.
According to the Bible. What about you? Do you believe that? You're Jewish. Now, let me ask you a question.